then we're going to be working on the inside of the cupboards as well. I've decided to declutter on the tops and get rid of a load of things. I can't believe how the nail polish remover is cleaning this up. Now it has something that's really inexpensive. What a difference that makes, and really quick. Are you ready to see our kitchen transformation? Good morning.
Good morning.
We started doing a kitchen transformation yesterday. I didn't start vlogging. So we're partway through, and then I decided today actually it would be quite fun to share, because we spoke about this 2 years ago. We did loads yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
The reason I wasn't going to do a video was because I didn't want it to be a, look what we've done, you can try this too, because we are really doing a quick fix, aren't we? We don't know what we're doing, so it's not something I would sort of recommend. Do you agree? We're just doing a really quick fix. So I wasn't going to do like, you can do this, or you should try this, or this is what we're using.
It might go disastrously wrong.
So I'm not going to recommend anything. We've tried previously, what was the stuff we tried?
French chic.
Yeah, and I think I must be the only person in the whole wide world that didn't get on with it. I've just read so many positive reviews, watched videos, and like on their Facebook page, and we just couldn't get on with it, could we? We bought the sugar soap of theirs, we bought their brush, and we did about 6 coats on the kitchen cupboard.
It's still not great at all. So.
No. So we're just using some normal B&Q paint this time, aren't we? You tried the inside of the cupboard just to see what it was like. But we don't know how long it's going to last, so it's not going to be something that we recommend, because we don't know how long it's going to last. No. But we just thought we'd share, because we share lots of things, we thought we'd share this with you too. Yeah. So we go along.
Make it look brighter in there, isn't it?
Yeah, we just want it to look brighter, but we've made coffee, we're just taking a break. We started yesterday afternoon. We're trying Sainsbury's almond croissants for the first time.
Yeah, give them a go.
They've
got nuts on them as well. Actually.
Yeah, the first ones we tried were Waitrose, which we loved. Then we had Tesco's, which seemed really dry in comparison. So this is our first Sainsbury's try. And I'm going to be doing a slow cooker meal with you today as well. So I hope you'll enjoy being at home with us today. Bit of a kitchen transformation. I'll keep this going until we've done the end, and we'll see what it's like. Let us know if you've done any kitchen transformations yourself. Have you painted your cupboards? What did you use? Have you tried French chic paint, and did you get on with it? Because you seem to be able to paint absolutely anything with it. I'd love to hear your experience. So far, we're not overly impressed with these croissants. They taste more like puff pastry, and the almond stuff is only in the middle. So either end, there's nothing almondy at all. So I'm really sorry that I don't actually have video of when we started this. We weren't having a great weekend, and this was kind of like a distraction. So I didn't feel like filming, and then the day after this particular day, I just thought actually it would just seem really strange to you all if suddenly I have a white kitchen when you've seen me for months, or years I should say, in this kitchen here. So yeah, in case you haven't seen my videos, this is how the kitchen was looking just a few hours before. So this is where we're at so far. This is kind of, you started down this morning, haven't you? Yes. We worked till in the evening, but that's like 1 coat, and that's 2 coats. We've got nothing with 3 coats yet, have we?
Because you haven't started yet.
Okay. And then we're going to be working on the inside of the cupboards as well. I think it's going to make it look a lot brighter in here, isn't it?
It will do, yeah.
We've got to decide what's going in this crock pot today as well. We're liking as well the silver appliances next to the white units. I think that looks so much cleaner. I think it's going to look good. So as we're obviously decorating today, I'm just going to throw something in the crock pot that's nice and easy. We're going to have a veggie chili, and then the plan is to have some bagged for the freezer, and then we're going to have some left over, and I'm going to make taco peppers tomorrow. So this will hopefully do for 3 meals. So I have got lentils. They're optional, you don't have to do those. I always use the taco mixed beans and tomato sauce from Lidl. A couple of tins of chopped tomatoes. I've got some left over from a previous meal in the fridge as well. Peppers, courgette, needs using. A couple of small onions, some carrot, celery. Again, veggie wise, I just always use whatever I need to use up. Coriander, cumin, turmeric, and fajita seasoning. Did I mention garlic as well? There's garlic too. Veggies, they look so lovely. So I've chopped them up really small, like I said. Leave out what you don't like, add what you do. You could have sweet corn, broccoli, any veg that you love can go in. Favourite veg?
I don't know actually.
If you had to pick one veg to live on.
Onion.
Oh no, can you just, yeah, but can you imagine just like the
it.
Grinch?
No, but I just love onion. It just gives such a thing about
I don't think of it as a vegetable though. It's not like a side, is it?
No, but I do love onion. The minutes mix other things, but I don't know actually.
Sweet corn has a side, would that be a favourite?
Yeah, sweet corn
Well,
probably.
you love courgette, don't you?
I do, probably prefer sweet corn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely over broccoli.
Yes.
What about mange tout?
I quite like mange tout as long as they've got a little bit of snap to them.
I like sugar snap peas actually. They're a good one.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favourite veg is. I think mine has to be broccoli. I just love broccoli. It's something that I crave, don't I, when we're in the States. It's one of Aiden's least favourites though, unfortunately. I know, you eat it, but you wouldn't choose it.
All veg.
I'm going to add my beans. You could add baked beans as well if you don't like all the mixed beans. You could also add baked beans. And I'm also going to fill each tin about 3/4 of the way with water and add that as well. Yeah, and I'll do both chopped tomato tins. And I'm going to add a whole load of turmeric. Probably doing about a teaspoon or so, maybe a bit more. Cumin, same. Just used up both of those. And the same with coriander, a bit more in there. And a fair bit of the fajita seasoning. And that's 1, 2, I'm going to do 3 handfuls of red split lentils and give that all a good stir. And I totally forgot a good squirt of brown sauce and tomato ketchup and some seasoning. Yeah, I'm going to stir all that up, that's so much in there. And I'm going to put that on for 3 hours on high. And see how that goes. Fast, aren't we? You're really noticing the difference now. Oh, I was going to ask you about the tape that we're using, this frog tape. Why do you prefer this over masking tape?
Well, it's proper decorating that actually does supposedly, we've not really used it properly before, but it keeps the paint out. Now, some people use it if they're painting actual patterns on walls.
Ah, okay.
And so you see people who do things like that. The idea is you can paint it, it's nice and clean.
Yeah, because masking tape, it still leaks underneath sometimes. That's a good point.
This is a multi-surface one, so we're doing it on like the handle, so we're not looking for clean lines as such. We're just stopping the paint from going, and also on the floor as well, where we can't remove it. It's just so that it makes it easier to, well, so it doesn't make too much of a mess.
So like there, we've got it down. And we've moved on to the insides of the cupboards now. A little bit of a standstill. We're sort of waiting for things to dry. So we're going to do on top of the cupboards now. I've decided to declutter on the tops and get rid of a load of things and also give that top stretch a paint of coat as well.
Coat of paint.
What did I say?
Paint of coat.
Oh, did I? I didn't even realise.
Yeah.
Right, teapot and cups and saucers. I don't think I'm going to use them anymore.
I'll
give them a
wash.
wash.
One, isn't it?
I know, it's really nice, but look at the state of it. It's filthy.
It could be like in a horror movie. So hasn't chipped as well.
Yeah, I know. I dropped one of them. It doesn't even hold a decent size thingy. Yeah, it does look like. It looks like something. Look at it, out of Haunted Mansion. And the blender.
Now the bottom bit we lost, didn't we?
Yeah, should we bin that?
Are we better just getting, if we do need another blender,
yeah,
just get another blender another
Let's
time?
just bin that, because like you say, we lost a part, didn't we?
There was something, I can't remember what it was, it broke, but then we couldn't.
Yeah, no, I agree, and we need to get rid of the cobwebs up there. And we've got your super sharp Japanese knife up there as well. He's going to make up one of his Disney hot chocolates.
I only picked a few up.
Yeah, you like those, don't you?
Yeah.
So just add hot water?
Or milk.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to try this first one.
I suppose in Disney you'd only add the hot water, wouldn't you? You
wouldn't add milk some of them have the machines, but a lot of them just have the sachets now to pick up.
Be donating this little lot. It makes such a difference. It just looks cleaner, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, some people could say, why not using a roller? The areas aren't really that big enough.
No.
You could use them.
We're just doing around areas, aren't
and also
we?
for rollers, when you roll them, the paint all sprays off, doesn't it, as well?
Not good when you've got glasses on.
You've got the brush strokes, but then when that dries, it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, I agree. It's just a quick fix. Dad bought me flowers yesterday, by the way. Aren't they lovely? Both my sister and I got a bunch. I like flowers for no reason at all. I'm going to climb up there and bring those bits down. Either give them a clean, or definitely give all of it a clean, but donate some and keep some. Right, this we still use at Christmas. These all, I'm going to give all these a wash actually. Cake tin. This I thought about donating. We haven't used this glass dish for ages.
Let me take it.
That's right, I'm going to put it straight in the sink.
Okay.
That's the only problem with keeping things on top of the oven. Obviously, they get really greasy, don't they?
Yep.
That I use reasonably regular, so that's fine. Oh, my basket's broken.
Oh.
I might be able to glue that together because that is a bread basket I quite like. And then a couple of these dishes.
Let me take that from you.
Yeah, I'm going to keep these, I think.
Yeah.
We use them sort of barbecue time and that, don't we? Out in the garden, they're quite handy. We are binge watching Superstore. We'd got to season 6, hadn't we? Is it episode 6 or something?
Awesome, I can't remember.
And we haven't watched it for years, or not, maybe last year, maybe?
Yeah.
So we've had this on in the background. Removed all this from here, so I'm now going to paint this bit.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday. Nothing's gonna...
Done, aren't we? There's a few we want to patch up, a couple we still need to do inside. We're just closing up the doors now. Gonna have a little tidy up. I think this is gonna look so much better.
Just gonna see what it looks like.
Yeah.
As it is now. Do we need to do much more?
Sort of having a little look in places. I'm liking the white against the silver a lot.
And also, I think didn't realise so much about how similar the silvers were.
Oh yeah,
with
the handles.
Yeah.
That's so true. Chili smells nice, doesn't it? I know. I know that will come up really easily with nail polish remover. So I did that the other day with some other paint. Remove the tape in places.
Yeah, I was just thinking, so I can start putting the plinth down. If we paint it, see, like, there you go, look.
Yeah, that has worked out really well, actually. I think that's the only recommendation I would do. That frog tape is much better than masking tape. But we won't mention the paint and all that we've used, just in case it peels tomorrow.
One other little tip as well, we've got the plinths underneath, underneath the doors. I've actually have numbered them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so I know which some of them are, because they will actually only specifically go in one place, but some of them, that's number 4.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I started number 1 there, so that's 1.
Okay.
Would have been 2, 3, so this one goes here.
Cool.
Just so I know. So that one actually goes here. So I'm going to try and get that back on.
Can't believe as well what a bad job the original kitchen fitters did. There's rubble all at the back of the underneath, you know, where you remove the plinth. There's rubble all on the ground. It's really bad.
Put this one back.
Okay. I'm about to go and get my hair cut in a moment. I haven't had my hair cut for about 18 months. I'm just going to go to a friend. What? Oh, we forgot a side. I'm going to go to a friend's at the bottom of the road and have my hair cut. The first person I ever saw paint their kitchen cupboards was Mr. Carrington. I love his YouTube channel. And he did his just with some Wilco paint.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, that was way before everyone was in the Frenchic sort of trend. He did his and he was really pleased. And then it was then that I started thinking about painting ours. So years and years ago. And it is a big decision to make because you worry that although you don't like your kitchen cupboard doors, or this is how I feel, you could paint them and it could be a lot worse if it ends up peeling off and you could end up in a much worse situation. He was really pleased with his. And then I kind of like read reviews and other people were really happy. And then Frenchic Craze came out a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And that's when we ended up trying that, but I really wasn't happy. I was going to say something else as well. Oh, we have got the Friendship, the tough coat or something, what it's called. So we will be putting that on as well, which is like a sealer. Because I have painted the doors in the utility area, and I've used it in the studio as well, the Friendship, and it marks and peels, not peels, but scuffs really easily. So, but I didn't use the top coat, so I will be using it on that. So I did loads and loads in my studio. This was also that kind of like fake wood, and where I use my door to climb up and put things on my shelves, you can see, not my door, my chair, you can see it's marked. I don't even use this area up here just for like putting things on, but this is easily marked as well. But like I said, I haven't used the protector coat on it, so that could be a lot with that. But I know loads of people have used it. They've done front doors, patios. My sister's friend did their old leather sofa, and they've all been really pleased with it. So it could just be that I've got an issue. Just starting to take all the green frog tape. It is removing a little bit of the paint. It's really, we've stuck it on a bit too hard, haven't we?
For its purpose. It wasn't necessarily intended.
Okay.
Because the edges, if you look down here, that's worked reasonably
that's
well.
worked really well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But we've done it around the metal handle, so it's kind of also that we haven't left the paint dry long enough.
Yeah.
It's only been an hour or so, a couple of hours. Whereas
we're
ideally
being quite impatient, aren't we?
You take the tape off for a couple of days.
The paint comes off the floor and work surfaces. I've had to do that in the past. Really, really easy with the nail polish remover. Nearly done, aren't we?
Yeah, getting there.
Well, I had loads of hair cut off by the way.
Yeah, at least had a haircut. I'm due for one as well, aren't I?
You are. Are you ready to see our kitchen transformation? Look at this. Doesn't this make a difference? I cannot believe how light it is. We've been wanting to do this for years. Oh, I've just realised Abe's just made a sandwich. There's crumbs on here. We've been wanting to do this for years, and we've done this within 24 hours. I can't believe it. I need to clean off the hood of the cooker as well. I am just so pleased. It just seems so light and airy. Taken off some of the knickknacks, and I'm not putting them back. I'm liking the more sort of simple look now, I think. Really, really pleased with this. Oh, there's the evidence. Abe's just made a sandwich. I'm really, really pleased. Really pleased. What do you think? For a quick fix, this has definitely worked really, really well. And we've got our chilli for the night. Rice, chilli, and natural yogurt and grated cheese. And we've got tortilla crisps in the other room. Morning. We're going straight into the kitchen again, just doing a few jobs. I can't believe how good nail polish remover is. I've always used baby oil on my silver bits, and there's a few areas where they're really greasy in the back that I haven't been able to tackle with baby lotion. And then today I'm just removing some paint spots on here, and I started trying I realised that it was taking off a lot of the top surface of grease that I didn't realise was there. I can't believe how the nail polish remover is cleaning this up. Doesn't it look shiny?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, just areas that I couldn't see before. I'm rubbing it and they're coming off, but it's really tackling the hard-on grease in the corners. What were you going to say?
I wonder if it's worth actually cleaning it afterwards with
it might ignite.
No, like with the method.
Yeah.
Because obviously the nail varnish remover, a bit like either a white spirit or things like that, just in case it kind of, I'm not sure if it will eat around the metal.
I don't know.
But if we clean it afterwards, in some ways you've only had it on there for a short time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cleaned it off, but then you're almost rinsing it with a clean, I don't know.
It's like miracle grease remover.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want it to go eating away.
No.
I'm not sure, I don't know.
I doubt it, but yeah.
Maybe some things are like that, that if you leave them on, they'll...
I don't know. I'm also very particular with what goes on here with regards to cleaning. I don't know.
No, I know that, but I'm just thinking rather you've cleaned it, but to remove that. But no,
just
it's really...
remove the top surface. I can't believe that. That's amazing.
It looks really good. I've always, you know me anyway, I'm always doubtful one about the baby oil. Because baby oil just attracts grease.
But it removes it beautifully usually.
I know, but it's a weird one
but
because you're
obviously not deep cleaning.
Do you think like putting? I'm not saying you put baby oil on you, but like put oils on your suntan lotion.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It attracts things. It just sticks,
well.
doesn't it? So I find it's a weird one. Yeah, it looks so much better. Well, you can see there. I don't know if you pick up on the camera. There's a patch there that hasn't been done.
Oh yeah, I've missed a patch.
So you can see.
But from afar, you can't notice that.
No.
We said that we weren't going to be sort of recommended what we're using because we haven't obviously tried and tested it. We have, however, thoroughly tried and tested this product lately, and we can't praise it enough. And I think it makes such a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's decorator's cork. You can get it from most DIY, well, all DIY places, B&Q, Screwfix, Toolstation, that kind of thing. Amazon even as well. I think Amazon actually is cheaper at the moment.
Is it very expensive?
It's gone up in price actually. I mean, this is a large tube. Yeah, this is a large tube. I think when we looked in B&Q the other day, it might have been about £6-7 for a tube.
Oh, okay. And you get a lot out of it, don't you?
Yeah, I was looking on Amazon the other day, and I could get a brown tube. It's slightly smaller than this. It's £2.75.
Oh wow!
So they do different colours. I think
different sizes.
Mainly sort of brown and white. I think just to kind of like if you got to do darker. Maybe do others. I don't know. But
yeah.
So decorator's cork. Great thing is you can paint over it, if I remember correctly. Essentially a flexible sealant.
Right.
But not like do you know like the sealant you put around bath? It's not like one of those.
Yeah, it's not like rubbery,
so
is it?
It's not like a bath sealant as such. So don't use in the bathroom.
Let's have a look. So it's things like this where we've got the gap down the side. That's where you're going to be doing, I take it.
Yeah, so if you have a look at that, I mean, you will maybe do a bit of a before and afterwards as well. Yeah. Got my water.
Do you have to use that as well?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but it makes it easier. I'll show you in a moment. Yeah.
Right, let's see how you do his stuff.
So that is a new tube. So that's now on. You can see obviously it doesn't look that tidy. This is where my water comes in. So just wet your finger, or you can use something like a cloth. And obviously you don't want to put loads and loads on.
Oh, but it just makes it
And obviously
smooth.
there, and then it just obviously makes it nice and smooth in the corner. Of course, if you've got any further gaps or bits you feel you want to do,
you can just go over it.
You can then just go over again.
That's made such a difference.
And that's the first one. That's actually a bit of paint on the wall there that's come off. So you need to adjust that.
Yeah.
There's a tiny, tiny little gap there.
Yeah, it really, really has made a difference.
So I'll just put a little bit more in, just a bit of wet, and then.
Excellent.
And then you can paint over that as well. You see.
All around the skirting boards, along the bases as well, which really makes a difference. So we're gonna, Aid's going to attempt to do this one as well. This one is a little bit wider.
So it might need a little bit more to go in it. Now, ideally, if I was doing this new, I would have had this refixed to the wall, so it's actually flush on the wall. This skirting board's been here for probably 20 years. So the chance of me straightening it, I've got to screw that onto the wall.
It's not worth it,
So I'm just going to put it on here, just going to make it look a little bit nicer. So it might need a couple of attempts and a bit more to go in here.
See how this one works. I'm intrigued because it's quite wide, the gap at the end.
Just start squeezing a bit more, basically, and go a bit slower.
On the wide bit now.
So what I'll do, I won't necessarily do all the way.
Yeah, just...
because there is going to be excess. So if I start...
That really does make a difference, doesn't it? It just finishes everything off.
You may well start to see gap. Actually, that's not done too bad, actually. Yeah.
Okay, I'm really impressed. I didn't think it would cover the large gap area. I really didn't.
So I've just got to finish this bit here.
Isn't it amazing though how something that's really inexpensive, what a difference that makes, and really quick? We were just saying actually how something that's so inexpensive, what a difference it makes. It's really one of those satisfying DIY jobs because it doesn't take you very long, but really makes a big difference. All the little places where we've got gaps like there, and along the baseboard along here, that's got big gaps in it. Oh wow, that has made such a difference. We need to paint the walls still. But that's made such a difference to that piece there. That really, can we see the messy, like the socket thing there? Look, we've got gaps above and below, so we're going to try and tidy that up. That looks much better, I agree.
Of course, be very, very careful. Obviously, I know you need to wet your finger when you're doing things around the edges. Obviously, that's an electrical light socket. Obviously, electrics and water do not go.
That's a good point.
So, just be very, 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 very careful. with what you do, because you don't want to get any water, especially if there is a big gap.
Yeah.
There's nothing sealing that at all in any way. Water will get inside it. So if any doubt, don't do it, and get a professional to do it if you want to as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I've actually done my regs training years ago for electrical installations. That's actually what I did at college as part of my sort of background. So I feel relatively competent in regard to things. Obviously I don't go dousing in water, but I'm almost like my fingers just literally damp. So there's no drip in water, there's no nothing. So please, water and electric don't mix.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So I've been living in the kitchen, using it for a few days now, so I thought I would finish off the video. We are so pleased with it. Again, I will include some before shots. It just feels really dark. I can't believe how much lighter it feels. I knew it would make it feel lighter, obviously, being white, but I can't believe how much brighter it feels. What do you think? I am just so pleased. I wish we'd just done it years ago when I'd wanted to. We obviously did the utility area a couple of years ago, and then we just came to a standstill. And this weekend just felt like the perfect weekend. We needed a distraction. We just shut ourselves away for 24 hours and just blitzed it. And it just worked really well. It's one of those days where you could open all the windows, although that seems a bit of a myth. We were reading that actually it dries quicker when the heating is on. Obviously you want to ventilate, so that's why the windows are open, but actually if it's a cooler room it will take a little bit longer to dry. But doing thin coats as well helps, because the paint then dries quicker. But yeah, we're really pleased with it, really pleased. And I'll give you a quick look around. Oh, I also want to show you what I decluttered as well. What I have to declutter, these were from my drawer, decluttered the other day. Teapot, cup and saucer, and that Polish glass dish that I'm giving. So that's going to be in the charity pile. When you look through, just walking in, it just makes such a difference. It just looks so much cleaner. I've been using nail varnish to clean other things. I don't know if that's the safe thing to do. Obviously it's on a non-edible surface. I've done the back behind as well. It always collects with grease in the far corner, and I struggled to get it off, and the nail varnish remover took it off with just a soft wipe. It's just so easy. I'm just really pleased. I have added my tea towels back on just for a little pop of colour. Do you think tea towels and rug, cluttered or homely? I think homely, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I've removed the little lights, and I've removed a few bits and pieces. I've removed some bits off the wall. Obviously all the tops have been cleaned. All the above the work surfaces, I hadn't touched them for goodness knows how long, as you saw. Stuff just got put up there and forgot, so that's all been cleaned. And I haven't painted this wall here, that still needs doing. That's a soft pink at the moment, but we haven't obviously done this area because this was already done. But I'm really pleased. Oh, I did do the radiator cover the other day, didn't I? And we also did all the what do you call it, that cork around the edge, so he's done all that as well. Yeah, we're really pleased. It's made such a difference to this room. Really pleased. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do go and check out the Friendchick Facebook page if you are interested in doing your kitchen. Even if you don't end up using their paint, go and have a look for ideas. Even if it's just like the base, what to do in preparation. We have done a real quick job on this, which is why we didn't want to share exactly what we were doing or what we weren't doing, because it was just a case of let's quickly do this. But go and have a look and see what other people are doing, get ideas and tips and things. But I'd love to hear from you if you've done a makeover on your kitchen. I'd really like to hear, what did you do? What did you paint over? What did you have before? What colour before and after? I'd love to hear. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.